We're live! If you're watching this later on YouTube, remember to subscribe. I see you. I don't literally see you. I know your existence. I'm glad you exist. Okay, I should probably share the stream stuff around. Should share it all over the place. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Who else is streaming today? Ah, there's Ralston. I missed him. Somebody go tell him that, please. Did I paste over here? Yes, I did. Smirt lad, granddad. Okay, that's there, and that's there, and I'm gonna go to the not drawing place, the Discord. That's not drawing place, that's different. Okay then, what do we do now? What do we do now? We do this. And now I know for sure, those of you who got here early, there's our warm-up. Birdosaurus that weirdly vibes like Homer Simpson. Simpson? Let's go over here and we're going to go. And we're going to start our drawing. I know what dinosaur we're going to draw that starts with O. That is important. Important is your tent when you go camping. Alright, so we're gonna go here, drawing, then reference, and then we're gonna go here, size, reference. Drawing is on top of everything, and we're gonna draw. It's gonna be a fluffy friend. Hello, Drinkfire. It's a tent you pay tariffs on. What thing that important? Was that the joke I made? Here's the thing. I'm now the streamer bane is real now. I don't remember what I said. I don't even remember if it was good. All right, so dinosaur we're going to draw is Ornithomimus. Also, I'm going to just for giggles because I can pin things. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to pin the VOD channel in the chat. This is about important. Oh, import tent! I only just got that now. Well done, Drinkfire. Well done. Alright, I put this over here, pinned right there. Pinned. Alright, so the dinosaur we're going to be drawing is Ornithomimus. Because that's good. Alright, so Ornithomimus is blah blah blah, genus Ornithomimus dinosaur, turbo dinosaur. There is a few species. Let me show you the Wikipedia page, because why not? So, reclassification. Alright, present interpretation, description, life restoration. Right, so this bloke was definitely all feathery, so that's important to know. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna put this over here. We do need the skeleton. Alright, so where was this thing? Paleobiology. Alright, so omnivorous. Ooh, nocturnal. Ooh, preyed upon by Dakota Raptor. When was this? Alright, when was this? Hold on a minute, where was this? Alright, so the companion Maastrichtian ages of the late Cretaceous in western North America. Okay then. Right, let's just double check what the hell this is. Hello, Svilio! Hey! Fifth of 6 ages. From 83.6 to 72.1 million years ago. Okay then, so this wasn't... wait, Maastrichtian I think is latest age. Okay then, hold on a minute. Okay then, so Ornithomimus was quite successful. Lasted for like, what was it? 20 million years or something. That's a successful critter. Alright, so we know where this thing lives. This thing had lived in late Cretaceous North America. It got bullied by big raptors and probably got eaten by T-Rex occasionally as well. So, and nocturnal. I'm glad I read that. So, right, I'm just going to type some things here. Whoops. Alright, so let's go here. Nocturnal. Nocturnal. Omnivore. Contemporary of nasty things. Like that. We didn't do Dakota Raptor. If you don't know about Dakota Raptor, it's a big raptor. How do you spell Dakota? Dakota Raptor and T-Rex. Which means that juvenile Rexes would have eaten this thing. So... perfect. Alright. How do I move you? How do I move you? I'm gonna put that there. Gonna put this over here. I really... Da-da-da-da-da. It's been a long time since I've heard that name. Him. What? Wait, what? You mean Sphelio? Ah. Anyway, welcome to the stream, people. Alright, so we desperately need... Alright, so here is our size reference, which is going to look like this. So it's... we can trim this a little bit. We can shrink that down a little bit. So this was not a particularly big dinosaur. I believe Gallimimus was a lot bigger. Alright, so we're gonna go with Skellington. And I really hope that Ornithomimus Skeleton. Right, Scott Harmon, where are you? Yes! Scott Harmon, my boy! Wee! Scott Harmon, Scott Harmon. Okay. Not noters, just notes, thank you. Notes. Notes go here. Reference goes here. What did I eat? What's that blue line there? Help! Huh. That's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna save it like so. Immediately save it. ABC of Dinosaurs book. O is for... Oi! Frickin' do what I tell you to. O is for Ornithomimus. Dot X. Was it XCF? There we go. And I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to open that again, and hopefully gets rid of that little blue line, which was driving me nuts. Damn it! I don't know what that is. No! That's gonna drive me insane. The Hawaii Institute of Marine Biology? No, the dinosaur, you sillies. Oh. Ornithomimus? Okay. Oh, T-Rex? No. Which dinosaur? Wow, I am with it today. I don't know what this blue line thing is. Purple line. What is that? Hold on. Gimp. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay then, that's not what I wanted. Well, this is gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Can I... hold on. Go here. If I go duplicate... Damn it! Why? Why? Oh no. No, the dinosaur, you sillies. Images, guide, remove all guides. Oh! Thank you, guides. Oh, thank you, Drinkfire. I don't even know how I did that. Oh, there. Huh? Well then. Okay then, so actually, you know what I need to do? I need to put reference over here. Slightly bigger so we can see what we're doing. Oh my god. Also, this is gonna drive me nuts. Layer to image size. Thank you. Okay then. Right. What did he eat again? Omnivore. I kind of want to... What the hell? I kind of want to... What do I want to do with this fellow? What's his face look like? Like that. Maybe I should draw him running full speed with like... Because I haven't drawn much dynamic poses with this. Alright, so let's do this, and... I actually want to, Alright, so... Rhea is a bird. That's a little boring. What's a nocturnal... Wait! This is a nocturnal thing. Absolutely need to, like, you know, as a New Zealander, I am obligated, absolutely obligated, to have at least one dinosaur be vaguely Kiwi. Absolutely obligated. Bearing in mind this thing was nothing like a Kiwi, I'm literally just going to use this as reference for... like what the feathers will be like. It's gonna be a fluffy boy. Fluffy boy, fluffy boy, fluffy, fluffy, fluffy boy. Fluffy boy, fluffy boy. I mean, really, it's just brown, so... Right. This is going to be a hidden Kiwi. Alright then, now let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. And... So, this little guy is going to be... Alright, so I need to flip the reference. So I'm not going crazy. And this one's interesting because tail... Alright, so slightly over a third of it is tail. Look at this narrow fella. Look at this narrow fella being all narrow. What's he thinking being so narrow? Alright, so that is hideous and I don't like it. Whoop. Oh crap. Wrong layer! Wrong layer! This art stream's going extremely well. Extremely well. It's going flawlessly. Let no one fake news! Fake news! No one ever did an art stream quite like this, and that's probably true. Whee! I did kind of make this kind of small. Actually, look at that neck. It probably wouldn't be like an ostrich. That looks rather stiff. Do-do-do. Oh, jeez. I think I am having there's something not right with my computer. There's weird times when my mouse just lags. Egg stream. I don't know, maybe it should be holding an egg. Maybe egg. Have we considered egg? Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today. Have we considered egg? We have never considered the possibility of egg. Because eggs will save this country. I don't know why I'm doing a rather terrible Barack Obama impression. You know, I was president once. I did that. It was, pretty neat. Got to, live in the White House. It's a house that's white. To be perfectly honest, a lot of houses are white. It's to reflect the sun. Stop your house getting too warm. Alright, I think we're done with the Barack Obama impression. I'm not sure I did a very good job. Alright. So how are you doing today, chat? How are things? Are you winning? Are you winning, chat? Am I dead? No, I don't want to be dead. Leave me alone, I don't want to be dead. Do I want to be super lazy and just... Here. Okay. Otherwise may have the only white house in the world. It is now illegal to paint a house white. I've just declared it. That it is illegal to paint any house white. There is only one White House in the world. It's the one I live in. It's my house. If you want to see a White House, you can come over. But only if I invite you. Alright, dear. Okay, rear limbs is like... So... This is gonna look like the frickin' Roadrunner. Alright. You know what's funny about this statement? I don't own a house. I'm in a flat. My generation does not own property. What are you talking about? How to make egg. Whee. Good news about this little fella is that he is got such skinny runner's legs. Whoops. Oh, jeez. It is doing it. I wonder if it's something to do with Chrome. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy. Let's do that. See how that looks. Nope. Like so, I think. Nope, that feels too long. It feels too long. There. Whoop. Okay then, and now the hands, which I've already stuffed up slightly. Also, very easy hands, thankfully. 3, count them, 3 fingies. Actually, hold on. Alright, threshold. Right, just gonna redo the hands entirely because we have the power to do that. And get rid of that. There we go. We are just vibing along. Embarrassingly, I almost forgot I was live streaming right now. Thank goodness I didn't do anything silly like pick my nose. No one saw that. Alright, so now, in my infinite wisdom, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Right, reference, go over there. See, Scott Harmon, I love that guy. But he... Oops. Nope, don't like it. Don't like it, don't like it. Skinny little arms, skinny little arms. What's a nocturnal antelope actually? Alright, so it feels like the legs are too short on this thing. Let's see, how long are the legs? They're not too long. This is a weird critter. This thing has a long torso. Presumably because it's a long gut. Actually, you know what it is? The legs are too far back. They need to be forward a bit. Yeah, we all saw you rob an orphanage live on international television. What? That wasn't me! I mean, I didn't do that, and I know nothing about that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Alright, move the legs over here. Move the legs over here. Does that look better or worse? Where is... Oh, right. Okay, then. I know what's wrong. The middle part of the leg needs to be longer. So it's over there. It's over there. No one saw me rob that orphanage. I mean, I didn't rob that orphanage. What? And I didn't set any kittens on fire while I was there. Because I didn't do it. I wasn't there. You can't prove anything. Fake news. Fake news. This is an intriguing little fella I've done here. Let's put you over there. I think, yeah, he's gonna be holding an egg. He's gonna be holding a little egg. So I need to make this a little more thick. Okay, me likey. Torso feels too... For once, the torso is the right length. So it's there, okay. No, it isn't. It is... Let's see. That should... Torso is a little bit too long. There we go. That should do the trick. That should do... Yeah, that's the basic shape of it. This is one of the most dinosaur-shaped dinosaurs ever. Okay, then. It's, well, it's kind of ostrichy, I guess. Right, so that's that. Hello, there was. Hello, driver! How's it going? We have managed to draw dinosaurs, and I did not rob an orphanage, and I did not do a, I did not do a bad Barack Obama impression. Also, I didn't for anyone who hasn't seen it, this was the warm-up drawing. Because we're doing Ornithomimus, which means bird mimic, so I thought to myself, let's draw a Birdosaurus. Which, for some reason, vibes a lot like Homer Simpson due to the way I drew the beak and me picking yellow as a color. I'm late because I watched movie with Mum. That is an excellent reason to be late. Watch movies with Mum. It is good for Mum. Alright, so have we all gotten... Yep, little guy is just like... Meh, meh, rubber ducky. Definitely robbing people. Definitely take my word for it. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Sauce? Trust me, bro. Alright, so we got to figure out what this guy's eyeballs are. Alright, and the head. So we're gonna go there. He's gonna have egg. Like so. Somewhat beaky, like so. And we're going to make this a little bit more sharp. We'll add the egg later. Because all of this is... Whoops. Right, what does eyeball do? It's right up there. This guy was like ostrich. Tiny brain. Smooth, tiny brain. Actually, this is too high. So this is like so. There we go. Now beak. Beak, 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 beak. There we go, that is probably beak. Did I make the neck too long? Might have. Nope, I didn't. Hold on. Wait. I did. Needs to be slightly shorter. Whoops. And... there we go. Right, we have achieved Dinosaur. It only took half an hour. It's almost like it's very helpful to read before you do things. Alright. So, plumage reference. This is the world's biggest kiwi. My goodness. Alright. Start there. We're gonna have something like this. And I'm going to color the foots the same way. Whoops. Right, and a shade darker. Just a touch. Da-da-da! Random suggestion, holding a little branch off a berry bush because died of fruit, berries, and nuts and things? I think so. I think egg will be enough. I think the vibe I want to go for this fella is that he's got egg and he's running away with it. And whatever he stole egg from is just off screen. And it'll be quite nice, really, because it's usually things like Oviraptor are depicted as, like, the egg thief. But this guy is a sneaky egg thief type person. Maybe I need to straighten that back leg a bit more. It looks like he's just ambling. So let's just do, what do we do here? Let's just do this. Also, being nocturnal would probably really help this guy, like, you know, sneakily stuff. Actually, being nocturnal also means that it would, you know, be in a better position to eat, like, mammals and stuff. I need to I need to straighten that. I need to angle it more that way. How do that? How do that? Got egged. Wait, which dinosaur is this? Ornithomimus. Which means bird mimic, because it was very, very birdy. Alright, we're gonna have do a more dynamic running pose, like so. And flatten out this bit of the foot. Like so. Rotate it like this a little bit. Rotate. Take that foot. Take that foot. Take that foot, fool. go. Me likey. Me likey a lot. Right, get out of here, QE. How are we looking? Now that knee looks too long. I guess it's not going full speed. Oh well. Alright, so we're going to need to put little claws on this, and to zoom in... Yep, standard dinosaur foots. Standard dinosaur foots. They had very consistent feet, if nothing else. What? Thank you, Cookie Monster. Whoop. I think I spelled that right. Yep. Hello, Herbie Wise. Hello, Cookie Monster. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Oh, I think I was shrimping. Oh, I was shrimping. Oh, no. Oh, I was being a shrimp. Oh, no. You know you been shrimping when, like, there's, like, this wash of pain when you, like, you stretch and you're like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody was shrimping. Somebody was coming for my Milky Bars. I don't know why. Ew, I don't like that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Board a trip. I think I might be an industry plant. Oh, hello, Azusa. My black clicks every time I stretch without fail. Yeah, don't hurt, lol. Well, welcome to the party, people. Okay, then. So, we've done that. We've done our little claws. What's Aha! Alright, so... Ornithomimus does not appear to have any dew claws to speak of. I don't know if you call them dew claws if they're on a dinosaur. I actually don't know. You'd probably call them by their number. The... 4th toe. This is the thumb, but it's like, I can't show you my foot right now. I have socks on. I have socks. I am sockhead. Don't you know? Don't you know I have socks on? Okay, claws. Whoopsie daisy. Where am I? Didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Yay! I did it. So let's do this. There we go. We have accomplished claws. Ta-da! Please don't border feet. I'm not into that. Nope, you don't want to see my feet. My feet are like, here's the thing. You can tell I'm a New Zealander because I have hobbit feet. Big and hairy. The rest of me is not hobbit-sized, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of fortunate and not fortunate at the same time. I would live longer if I was hobbit-sized. I would live longer if I was a hobbit. Wait. Do what I tell you. There we go. Alright, so now I've done all that work on the thing. Where's nostril? Nostril is at tip of beak. Nostril is... Whoops. There we are. Right then, so now everyone's favorite. Right, plumage reference is that. Background, I am actually going to make darker a bit. Because I remember how this works. Duplicate brush. Delete that brush while we're here. And then we go there. And then we go here. And there is our brush. It looks like that. And plumage can go over here. And we can probably... Alright, I'm going to get rid of the size reference and all this stuff because I'm actually sick and tired of drawing things that are so tiny. Let's do this. There we go. Aha! Perfect. So, reference, size references like so. B-dubs, hello, Dr. Krutzer. Hello, hello. I now have a smart lamp and a circular carpet. Oh, nice. I like this lamp so much so I might consider replacing the other dumb one. Remind me what a smart lamp is again? Is it like a lamp that's like, I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Me. Me, man. Me not know what smart lamp is. It's a lamp that did very well in school. Thank you. Okay, so there is that. Alright, so... Feathers. Feathers. Aha, so I could need to go like so. Alright, so I also need to shrink that like so. And then the smudging will happen, don't you worry. The smudging will occur. It will occur. We're gonna cover the eyeballs. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. We're actually getting pretty fast at drawing these dinosaurs, I do have to say. It's almost like if you practice something, you get better at it. Whoops. We'll do top to bottom. There we go. I have a couple of smart lamps that are right. There's DR lamp to you. I have a couple of smart lamps that are right. I make it dark when I'm not in VR. You're gonna have a full library of these someday. Oh yeah, well, we're actually... I think we're over halfway through the dinosaur alphabet now. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna get to the point where I'll be like, alright, I need to go send these off to a literary agent and say like, hey, I'm planning a dinosaur book. Here's what I've drawn so far. Whoops. I really did not have to make this like that. What do I want to do? I want to do up from the bottom, like so. So it overlaps properly. No, I don't. I want to do like this. The order of the brush strokes is actually quite important. There we go. Hey! That does something useful, that is quite wholesome. When I was a lot younger, I tried writing. I reached out to an agent and she actually requested a sample and wrote back. Didn't publish me, but hey, it was cool. I got a response. Yeah, I gotta tell you. My first book, Two of Rogues, I sent like 70 like applications to literary agents. Most of them did not respond. So I gave up and self-published. And like, well, almost no one knows that that book even exists. But at least it's out there. I gotta say, it feels pretty good to have a book out, even if no one sees it. Because then it's like, it's there. For anyone who doesn't know about Two of Rogues, which I'm assuming is, most people on the planet, honestly, it's a fantasy novel. 10 linked stories all together. I guess also the format is kind of weird. Like, because it's essentially like 10, like, it's like 10 novellas stitched together, more than one actual book. So, like, I don't know. I didn't do myself any favors with making it marketable. But yeah, that's like, you know, it's what you do. And there's 2. There we go. I'm going to probably do, what is it? What did I decide to do? I decided to do this. Yes. The feathering is happening. Hey, true weapon. Is there a central theme of your novel? Yeah, the central theme is essentially the power of, I guess the novel is actually about friendship and how even people who individually are not good people can have effectively a positive effect on each other, because the two main characters, Verl and Hickory, Verl is a mercenary, Hickory is a thief, and they kind of mellow each other out as the story progresses. So yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that book. It took me 2 years to write the damn thing because I wasn't doing it full time. And I really need to get the second book just all done. Which reminds me, I need to go find an artist. Just curious, people, like, I know I'm doing art right now. I am not doing art well enough to do, like, a proper book cover. So, if anyone knows where to find artists for hire, I am looking. I wrote a book and I'm actually kind of glad it never got popular. Well, it's scary, you know? It's scary to make something and put it out on the internet. Like, I mean, Zuzu, you've made a whole-ass custom campaign for From the Depths, and like, you know, suddenly, ka-chunk, the spotlight is on you. What was your book about, Zuzu? I'm not one for fams. Wholesome-wise. Yay! Fame. Just add your wife's voice lines to your book. Oh, dear. Also, that also reminds me, I need to do audiobook versions of my, of my books. Both of them so far. Oh, boy. I have too many projects. I have too many things I want to do. Okay, then, let's do that. Dinosaur children's book. I gotta say, live streaming really helps with the whole... There we go. We now have a knitted wool thing. And now, the smudgeoning! Yay! Oh, oops. Smudge! The smudge! Smudge! The smudgeoning is happening! Oh god, alright, I forgot about that, alright. There we go. That's not what I wanted. What did I want in life? That's what I wanted. Oh, hell yeah, look at this. Look at this. Delightfulness. It's a sci-fi novel about a depressed guy who gets sent to war against a computer virus that's capable of infecting brains through a neural like impact. Ooh! Make an audiobook version of your dinosaur book that's just an hour of dinosaur noises, just like... He meets a girl and gets married, but she gets possessed, hunt her down and kill her. Oh! Sad book. Sad book, Suzu. Sad book. Eee. Eee. I am a wholesome man. I do what I wholesome can. I do the can. How are we doing fluff-wise? I like that, actually. I like that a lot, yes. There we go. To think this took me so long previously. But now, oh god, gee, I think it is my... It's either Chrome or my graphics card. I think it's actually Chrome. I think they did an update that did something stupid. Because it's only when Chrome's open that my mouse sometimes jitters. Okay then. Okay then. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Whoops. Do. There's gonna be orphan things. All dinosaurs noises made by Border is just like... What would, like, let's go through down the list. Argentinosaurus would just be like... Ankylosaurus, I think, was like... Baryonyx would be like... Oh, Crocodile Bridge, like... I don't know. I'm currently writing one where someone gets into another world in a nation that is under attack from a nation across the sea and she plays from the tip IRL. Really? Nice one, Drink Fire. Alright, what was it? Baryonyx? What was the other B thing? I'm gonna pull up my... Let's look here. Baryonyx, Boyteractor would just be like... Meow! Carnotaurus would be like... Kralophosaurus would be like... Dilophosaurus would be like... Alright. I don't want to do all the dinosaur noises. It's really stressful thinking on the spot how that would sound. Oh boy. One of those books with a bad ending. It is funny, actually, that, like, how people, like, are inclined to write stories with bad endings. Well, sad endings, at the very least. But at the same time, no one wants to read a book, like, with sad endings. The ending to Two of Rogues, by the way, is, like, not to spoil anything. It's bittersweet. It's, like, happy, but very sad at the same time. So I speak from experience. I don't like a book that ends sadly, but I'll sure as hell write a book that ends sadly. Because I am a hypocrite! Not saying you're a hypocrite, is it? I need happy endings. Considering the vocal range of Bird, there would probably be a real interesting range for them. Actually, yeah, on that note, so, I don't remember how people found this out, whether it was through... Whether it was through, like, fossils or genetic studies. But people figured out that, dinosaurs would have had both a larynx, or at least many of them would have had both a larynx and a syrinx, which means they had, like... Well, no, what they found out is that birds have both a syrinx and a larynx. Both of them are functional, at least in a lot of them. Which means dinosaurs probably had both a larynx and a syrinx, which means that their vocal range would have been insane. They would have been able to make so many sounds, and that's so cool. Also, I'm really liking our fluffy Ornithomimus here. I really, really am. Oh, I love it. Do we want to have actual feathery feathers? I think I'm gonna put feathery feathers, like, on the arms. It's fairly dark. Oh. Can't believe you spoiled the end of 2 rows where Voldemort shoots Tony Stark with a lightsaber. Yep. In the I've heard a few YouTubers discuss how they present Paul Dark Endings reflects the general hopeless attitude of society. Yeah! That makes sense. I literally lose all energy for actual weeks after reading books with less happy endings. People think real life sucks with the right sad stories. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah. So the thing about that is that there's a weird kind of binary there. Is like if life sucks, people write sad stories, but they also write happy ones. It depends on the person. Some people, when faced with sadness, try and make something brighter in their fictional world. Like I believe Tolkien actually was like... Actually, no. Tolkien didn't do that. Never mind. Never mind. I'm full of nonsense. I love to smudge. I love to smudge. I love to smudge. I love to smudge. You probably noticed by now that I love to smudge. Smudging is good fun for me. Alright then, let's go over here just while we're over here. I love to smudge. I love to smudge. I love to smudge. Smudge, smudge, smudge. Smudge, 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 smudge. There we go. I don't think they're not liking to read bad things when you're writing them is... I don't think... Okay, I think it just means the writing is released for you. I guess. Is anyone here besides me beating Barons of the North? Nope. I'm not quite sure. Do you like smudging? I spent forever building a boat and realized it has land. That's really funny. It's just like, I'm going to build a boat for this campaign. This is a land campaign. Oops. Oh dear. Whoops. Okay. Speaking of oops. Alright, there we go. Can you imagine the parasites that feathered dinosaurs had? Actually, all of them probably would have had parasites. Would have had mites and ticks, something awful. Smudge, smudge, smudge. Smudge, 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 smudge. Look at this hairy fella. So nice. Did look pretty promising. My foot hurts after walking around between 2 malls. Oh no! Or to just get a circular carpet and a single smart bulb. Yeah. Walking's important, people. Like, it's one of those things that, like, you gotta do it often if you want to be able to do it comfortably. I walk a lot, by the way. Like, I think absolutely nothing of walking, like, 4 kilometers round trip. Which isn't even really that much, honestly. One of the reasons, I made a first impression on my girlfriend is because I walked, like, 7 kilometers to get to the picnic we both happened to be going to. Oh, boy. Conservation picnic. It's where the conservationists hang out. Gonna have some smudge. Gonna have some smudge. Smudge for everybody. Okay then, let's go. Where are we? Feathers. I have so many layers. I'm a true digital artist. I have too many layers. And labeling them is a good idea. Hooray! Too much smudge. I actually smudged too much. No. Right, and let's actually get the eye out again. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh yes, this looks like a nocturnal critter. I just started exercising again, just walking for a couple of miles a night to start. You have to start back up somewhere. Oh yeah, walking's pretty good. Like, I just love walking. It's also really helpful for exercises. Just a little bit regularly is a lot better for you than just blasting yourself like once a week or something. So yeah. Alright, so we've done very well here. We're almost done. Everyone look at this for a moment. I need to do the whoopsie daisy. I need to save this, and do not worry, we will have egg. Vitamin water. Okay then. I'm gonna go brew more coffee because I want to. Okay then. Webcam goes. And ads go. So, see you soon. Good news, everyone. The coffee tastes like coffee. Oh, holy crap. Coelho, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Nice. And Border Noise. Border Noise is like, woohoo! Subscription. Woohoo! Okay then. Where are we? Face. Woo! Right. Where were we? We were finishing off our birdie friend. Bird. Alright, what do... Alright, let's just darken this a little bit. So we know what we're doing. I don't like this. I'm going to modify it. Like so. There we go. A little bit. Gotta trim the edges a little bit. Because there's floaty bits. The occasional floaty bit. That is not good. Hello. Hello again, Dwayne. And I remember to turn my face back on. Which is important. Alright. Alright, zooming out, what does it look like? Alright, we need egg. But how do we get egg? First, we'll do scales. That eye is freaking me out. Which is probably fine, honestly. It can look a little freaky. You know what? Maybe the eye should be bigger. There we go. It looks bigger now. Really, kind of, sort of, not really. Okay. Let's do this. Dancing dinosaur emoji is very fun. Alright, scales. Scales. Right, and we know how this works. Opacity there, spacing 70, size 10. Thankfully, the scale parts of this. I said scales, not scalies. All of you calm down. All of you calm down this instant. How dare you? And this is a beak, so it's not scales. It's something else. Go. That's basically it. Right. Cool. We're gonna have a lot of time for Ready for Africa. What on earth are we gonna do with ourselves? Alright, so opacity. to remember the whole scoots thing. We're done. we have accomplished bird mimic, but we need egg. We need egg. Egg. Egg goes here. Egg. Egg. So fun fact about dino eggs. So I don't know whose egg has been stolen here, but I can guarantee you that the owner is not happy that it's missing. At all. So let's do this. And let's do some speckles on it. Let's close the jaw around it just a smidge. Just a smidge. Officer, stop that bird! You stole my egg! I feel like Ottawa has gotten like twice as good since the last time I visited Austria, which was like 6 months ago. How dare Twitch ruin emoticon? What am I going to do? Yeah, I have been getting better. I've been getting better quite quickly. Like, I do say, this looks a lot... Let's compare this most recent dinosaur to my first one. Oh god, the cringe. What was I thinking? This looks like ass. Look at how jagged this thing is. It's like, yeah, that'll do, right? And like, just very, yeah, looks like... This looks, yeah, this looks not as good. I would do a lot better if I tried this again, which is the annoying thing about this whole art book project, is that, I am gonna have to go back and redo the earlier ones at least. Because compare that to this. Look how much more alive this looks. And how the detail's better. Like, it really helps to, like, figure out the methods to do things quickly. Time to do a second series of drawings where you draw all of them. I'm basically gonna have to do that. So, that is, Alright, so... We need to put the QE where he lives. Alright, so I'm just gonna shrink the reference a little bit. I'm gonna put you over there so we know where you was. Gonna move. Okay, dare I? I'm going to merge things down. I'm going to merge things down. Gods help us. Right, I am not going to merge egg down. Well, let's just get rid of that. And egg. Where is egg? Egg is here. Egg moves over here. plumage reference. You get back over here. Shrink a little bit. I love the Kiwi. It's such a derpy little fella. My girlfriend talked mad smack on the Kiwi once, and I was not annoyed, but I was like, come on now, really? That's our national bird, damn it. She says, like, oh, they're such fail things. It was like, no. Closest thing to a mammal that we had, aside from the bats. And then I pointed out that the kakapo is even more fail, and she was like, you know what, you're right. So it was impressive, though. Thank you. Thank you, Sfeel. Alright, so size reference. I'm gonna need to do this. Okay, more threshold. Okay, then. Hold on, I can cheat here. Watch this. Yeah. So, which species are we going with here? I think Edmonticus or Velox. I really didn't think about that, actually. Who was where? Maybe I should have left the legs bare. Oh well. Oops, I've just spotted errors. Okay. Which one? Ah, screw it. We're just gonna say we're gonna say this is the slightly larger one. We're gonna say that this oh wow, this is actually a big fella. It's roughly shoulder height, so like so. There we go. Perfect. Also, egg to body size of any bird. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Kiwis are ridiculous. The kiwi is an exceptionally dumb bird, honestly. Yeah. Oh boy. Right. Alright, so we've done that. We have made Ornithomimus. That's not right. Hold on. Sure, feet is there. Make sure egg is there. And you, sir, gonna come over here like so. Actually, I'm gonna move you over here. Not actual size Kiwi. They're not that big. Okay, so also that means we're gonna take this guy, put him more over here. I'm just arranging things now. Oh, hello, that's transparent. That's annoying. Hold on, let's just make this less transparent. There we go. Accomplished bird. Dude stole my egg. How dare you steal egg? I am inordinately proud of that egg. I just think to myself, that's a good egg. Oh, egg. Delightful. Okay. Now, ready for Africa. I have the perfect idea. Yep, I know what to do for Africa. I know what to do for Africa. For Ready for Africa. Where is my Ready for Africa stuff? Alright. Africa. Whoopsie daisy. African desert. Kalahari Desert, looks like so. Hold on a minute, that doesn't seem right. Load, damn you, there we go. So there we have our background, which is important. Then we need... This is gonna be like, I know what this Ready Africa is gonna be like, is like... Dino. I'm gonna go with here. It's gonna be like... a little bit bigger, and also down here. Probably should have saved this for Struthiomimus. Assuming we ever got there. Wait, no, I have a better idea. Okay. This guy is gonna be like so. Right, I had an idea, but I've now replaced that idea with a better one. Right. Around 2. Since he's running from something, let's have him run from something. Oi. What should he be running from? Chat, what should our friend here be running from? We need to make... Alright, so I did enjoy photo bashing a horrible thing together the other day. We're ready to do some art for today, but some art with Mabelboard. Yay, his past. That's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. That's better than what I was gonna be. That's better than what I was gonna do, Drinkfire. A lot better. Let's go here, here. Rotate this like so. Actually, we're gonna do this. What the? Wait, no. The eyes was too early. We did the eyes too early. Okay, then there we go. And let's make this guy as freaky as possible. So Dino 2 is going to be inverted colors. So let's see how this looks. Colors. Invert. Oh, God. Oh, lordy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just need to go rotate this guy's eyes to be like, oh God. Whoops. It is evil. No idea how you were going to draw that when I said it. Possessed pseudo bird. Oh, it is googly eyes. Yep. Where do I stick the bofers on this? Where do I stick the... How do I stick the bouffers? Have you used counter shading in any of your dino art where the top of the creature's feathers are darker while lighter feathers on the side? Seems to be incredibly common in the animal world. Yep, I have. Let's go find an example. I can show you. Where is it? Boulder Art Stream Pictures, Dino Alphabet. It's the most recent example. Alright. Here we go, Lianeosaura. Here we got our little Antarctic friend. Or Australian friend, rather. So a little bit of counter shading right there. And where did I do counter shading? Cryptops. Green fella. Kentrosaurus. Also looking very worried. So yeah, counter shading has shown up a lot. It just doesn't show up like every single time. Possibly should have added some counter shading to this fella. I just didn't for some reason. Probably because, like, being, like, I don't know. Oh, well, maybe I should do that. Nah, I'm done. Neat. Also, maybe the past version is a Bofors. Yep, evil Bofors. It is pacifist. Counter shading. Yeah, counter shading is really cool. It's amazing how fast it just makes something look like a real creature once you add counter shading. It is because, like, so many animals do it. Alright, let's do here. Bofors. You know what I should do is actually... Oh yeah, just like Dino 2 has an evil Bofors on it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do at all. What? Stop it. Oh, this poor Ornithomimus has essentially got some kind of horrible guilt from the things they've done. Inverted boofer. Oh, gods. Oh, no. I have an idea. I have an evil idea. Have an evil idea. No! Frickin' rude. Frickin' rude, I say. I hate it when you, like, try to open an image in a new tab and it downloads the images saying, like, well, you just gave me a virus, didn't you? It's a virus. Or technically a worm. Right, so... Ah! Help! I'll invert. He's going to be holding it like so, and this little guy is going to have to be running a lot faster. So, and Dino 2, it's gonna be like, so. Ah, jeez, I hate that. Okay. Right, and I'm gonna merge this down. And we're gonna do a horrible wibbly wobbly line across the whole background. How do this? This is pretty horrific, actually, what I've done here. And we're gonna need some kind of gradient. Also, wow, look at that. This is art. Jeez. Oh, note-wise indeed. Alright, so... yeah, so we're gonna need to do... that... gradient... I'm gonna go... what are we gonna go? We're gonna go... orange. Well, this is nightmarish, what I've done here. Right, and what's gonna do here? Gonna need to... how do I make this? Alright, so Dino 2, we're gonna need to make him a little bit darker. We're gonna layer another gradient on top of that, which is just black and white. How do? Alright. I feel like I looked away and suddenly chainsaw. Yep! There's a chainsaw. How do? How do indeed. These guys need more... these guys need more. These guys need shadows, honestly. Alright, so... shadows... honestly, we could do this. Not a fan of that, honestly, but... see, the problem is both these guys are blending into their backgrounds a little bit too much. Alright, so how do we fix that? Gradient 2. This is the part of this room we were just mucking around a lot. Oh. I mean, that would do it. Delete that. This gradient right here. And along this wiggly line... Whoops. Oh, yes! Look at this! Oh, no. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. It's psychedelic as hell, but... Okay, how do we make these guys pop a little? Because it all blends together in a kind of horrible nightmare scenario. Perfection. I like the purple better. You reckon? Okay then. You know what we might want to do is actually up the contrast of the background. How to make this pop, how to make this pop, how to make this pop. Yep, I think we're doing it. Actually, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? You know what I can do? You know what I can do right now? You know what I can do? Right, so okay, come on, GIMP, or Chrome, or whatever the hell is happening. Cheating a bit, but it'll do. Okay, merge that down, and merge that down, and same thing here, but white. Select, and order. There we go, and merge down, and text. And we're just gonna go here. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, it's gonna be good. Nope. Oh dear. This might be one of the more frightening images I've made. Oh dear. Left down a darker and brighter, the cuts seem to make good camera. Sometimes I'm weirdly tired. Yep. Me likey. Thank you, H2 Hunter L. This takes place in Mexico. The fog, the fog, the fog! Okay. Alright. Have fun with your train. As if it suddenly chainsaws. Yep. Okay then. Africa. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Oh, that's a good idea. Chat, you are full of good ideas. I love it. So if we do this... Oh, this is frightening. Oh, I hate this. This is existential as hell. Ew, no. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, no. I mean, I do, but, like, at the same time. What the hell? Aha. Alright, GIMP work. This is gorgeous. Okay. I like the purple. It makes it look really portally. Yeah. Oh, jeez. This is nightmare fuel, what we've managed to make here. Jeez. Oh boy, gonna make soup-tastic. Okay. Right, who wants to share their art? Because I think we've done very good work here today. Alright, so... we had our warm-up drawing, which was Birdosaurus. We've got our usual starting soon screen. We've got Ornithomimus, and I'm just going to... make this vanish. Wait, with the size reference, we need that. Okay. This, we're gonna just actually do some frickin'... what? Alright, reference go there. Alright, so there is our friend. Excellent. I'm just gonna delete the notes completely because we don't need them. And then we've got one of the scariest things I've ever drawn, honestly. Alright. Make coffee soup. 2 cars and a pingu you might recognize. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's go over here. Let's have a look-see at what Driver has done. Driver has done good things. Scroll all the way down. Short stream. Boat friend Dragon. Alright, I remember that. Studebaker. Aha! Studebaker Commander Solid Coupe and an NSU R80. Gorgeous. Hey! Oh, that is a good penguin. What is that? Yeah, it's Cape Penguin. I was like, African penguin. Yay! Excellent. And Drickfire did draw something. Oh, I love that penguin. That's such a good penguin. So, it's kind of weird to have any kind of pride about this, but like, New Zealander, the oldest penguin fossils were found in New Zealand. So, New Zealand has been proudly manufacturing weird flightless birds for about 50 million years, and that feels good somehow. My mom saw my old penguin I drew. Ooh! Right. Where Drickfire? Did Drickfire send a thing? Did Drickfire send a thing? Yes! Yes, Drickfire sent a thing. Multiple things. Ooh. O is for a megafauna. Ooh. This is good. Then just near repent. Look away, son. Oh, man. Nice. Oh, boy. That's very good. Earth formation, Cambrian explosion. Yep, the big 5 mass extinctions. Ordovician, Silurian, Late Devonian, Permian Triassic, Triassic Jurassic. Wait a minute. Was that, oh yeah, that was the big 5. Really, the Triassic was a sucky time to be alive. Because it's like 50 million years between 2 mass extinctions. That's why the dinosaurs took over. Didn't know that dinosaurs had Mormonism. What's the T for? It's gonna be good, yep. Oh, that's nice. Mom wanting a bigger T-Rex. That's nice. Okay, excellent. That was a stream. Okay, I want to look at this. Okay. If you look into the Nega dinosaur verse too long, you will go mad. Okay, so we drew a thing, and it was very nice. I actually do want to... Do I want to try counter shading? I'll do a little test here quickly. Very rough little testy test to see. So up the brightness by that. Does that look good? It actually does. I do like that. A little bit late in the stream to do anything about that, but like, let's add counter shading last second to this, just to see. Whoops, too much. Yeah, don't have time to really do that now, but counter shading is a good idea. Like a cross, but for T for T-Rex, got it. Okay then, we're done. We're gonna raid into Ralston, because Ralston is doing, what is it? Europa. Shout out. I've already been shouting out my own book, Two of Rogues, which I never share the link to anymore, which is silly. I should do that. There it is. Here is books to read. So many ebook stores. Book. And we're gonna raid Ralston VT. It's gonna be jolly good. Alright, take care of yourselves. See you next week for Art Stream. And other streams in between now and then. Do go check out the Impossible Creatures playthrough I've started, because it's really good. I have a good time. Alright, are you ready? Are you steady? Too bad. Here we go. Farewell!